Hello, my dear students. Good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope that all of you are very fine. Now, today we shall read the poem The Voice of the Rain, written by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was an American poet. He is called the American modern poet, and he is a humanist, a story writer, an essayist, and in this poem he has written about the voice of the rain, sound of the rain. And now let us read and see the meaning of this poem, the message of this poem. Now let us read. And who art thou, said I, to the soft falling shower, which is strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated, I am the poem of the earth, said the voice of the rain. So in these lines the poet questions the shower of the rain. The shower of the rain is falling. Shower means bauchar, आप लोग जानते हो. The rain is falling on the ground, and I think the poet is in very happy mood, and he questions the sound of the rain, the shower of the rain. Who are you? He questions the rain, and the rain gives the answer, I am the poem of the earth. So my dear students, what is difference between poem and prose? You know, poem is loving, sweet, interesting, soft. On the other hand, the prose is not loving, not so interesting, and not so sweet and soft. This is the difference. Means the poem is symbol of happiness, but the prose is symbol of prosaic. Means, uninterest, sadness. The poem, the sound of the poem, the voice of the rain says, I am the poem of the earth. Means, I am the happiness of the earth. I am the life of the earth. Because where there is life, there is happiness. Said the voice of the rain, eternal I rise, impalpable. Impalpable means untouchable. Impalpable, untouchable. Means that cannot be touched. Eternal means perpetual, continuous, everlasting. Everlasting, continuous, perpetual. The voice of the rain says that it is eternal, means it is continuous, everlasting. I rise impalpable, nobody can touch it, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Bottomless means very deep. Bottomless means very deep. Very deep. So it says that the rain takes birth from the bottomless sea, very deep sea, and the land. Upward to heaven. It rises upward to heaven continuously, everlastingly, vaguely formed, all together. It goes upward in the heaven, but one cannot see it. It is unclear. And altogether changed. When it goes to heaven, it changed altogether, at all. Altogether means ekdam se, at all. And at the same, but it does not change its quality. I descend to leave the draughts. Draughts. Draughts means dryness. Draughts. Draughts means dryness. Lave means to bathe, to wash. Descend means to come down. I descend to lave draughts at me means small particles, dust layers of the globe. The voice of the rain says that it comes down upon the land and it washes, it wets the dry dust and the dry layer of the dust and all that in them without me were seeds only. And it says that under the ground or under the layer of the dust, the seeds are only the dry seeds. Dry seeds means here lifeless seeds, seeds without life, latent, and they are hidden under the dust, unborn, and they are unborn. Means they cannot take the birth without water. So when the water comes down on the land, it gives the life to the seeds hiddenly lying under the dust. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin. And the voice of the rain says that it goes to the heaven and comes down upon the land again, upon the ocean again. Why? Why does it come down? In order to purify the land and the ocean, in order to give the life back to the land and ocean, in order to beautify the source of its origin, in order to beautify its native land and make pure and beautify. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering. And the poet has compared the rain with the song. Like rain, the song also comes down from the heart of the people. Through the mouth it comes and it roams about in the world. It goes to the ears of the people. Some people hear this voice of the song. Some do not hear the voice of the song. Some are careful for the song. Some are not careful for the song. But the voice of the song again comes back through the mouth into the heart again, in order to satisfy the heart, in order to beautify the heart. Regged or unregged means cared or uncared, heard or unheard, duly with love returns, and properly, duly means properly, it comes to the heart again. Why? In order to beautify it, in order to purify it. So my dear students, through this poem, World with Man has given a message to us that that we should also try hard, continuously, everlastingly to get our goal. The goal may be so high, but in order to get the goal, we should work hard perpetually, continuously, and after getting the goal, we should not be arrogant, we should not be haughty, we should not be proud, and we should again come to our motherland, our native land, in order to help the people of our motherland, in order to beautify our land, in order to purify our land, in order to give something to our land as gift, because we have born in our motherland, like the rain, like the song. My dear students, this is the theme of the poem, that we should never forget our motherland, our native land. This is the message of the poem. the poet wants to give us. Thank you very much, my dear students.